Hey, welcome back to Superhero Speaks Weekend Smash, the quick hit news show where we bring you this week's top stories affecting geek culture. And let's just get right into it.
Jude has been cast as the male lead in the up-and-coming Captain Mar-Vell movie. He will be playing Mar-Vell opposite Brie Larson in the lead role of Carol Danvers' Captain Marvel. In the comics, Mar-Vell is a Kree warrior sent to Earth to determine if the humans are a threat to the Kree Empire. He stays on Earth and begins to aid humanity, becoming the hero Captain Marvel. What we do know about the movie version is Mar-Vell will be a mentor to Danvers as she transitions into Captain Marvel. The film is scheduled to hit theaters on March 8th, 2019. So, Dave, what do you think about Jude Law being cast as Mar-Vell?
I like it. I mean, I like Jude Law. I like a lot of the films he's been in. Gattaca, the Sherlock movies. I think he's a good actor. Some people are a little upset with his casting. I don't know why. You know, he's been nominated for Academy Awards, so we shall see. You know, time will tell. We won't really know anything until we see the first trailers. So, and speaking of trailers, Marvel's Avengers Infinity War trailer hit the internet this week, and it was glorious. Infinity War will be the third of the Avengers films and the 19th in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It will be the first film to feature all of the existing MCU characters, including Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Chris Evans as Captain America, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and many, many, many more. And of course, they will all be facing the biggest threat of ever in the form of Josh Brolin as Thanos. Set for a May 4th, 2018 release date, this is the most anticipated MCU film to date. So what did you think of the trailer, Matt?
I was really excited when I saw this trailer. It was really cool to see Thanos ripping apart Vision's head. So I feel like there's a lot of spoilers maybe in the trailer. My wife said when she saw Thanos coming out of his portal that he looked like a truck driver looking for somebody to fix his truck. So I was like, yeah, I guess so. He's just kind of looking around. So I'm pretty cool. I like the introduction, how the majority of the members of Avengers that are still technically Avengers, we're all reciting Captain Fury's pitch for the Avengers in the first movie. So I think it's going to be cool to see them all, accumulate and fight this cosmic threat. Speaking about cosmic threats, Daisy Ridley may not do any more Star Wars films after Episode 9. In a recent interview with Rolling Stone magazine, she was quoted as saying, "I'm really, really excited to do the third thing and round it out, because ultimately what I was signing on to do was 3 films. So in my head, it's 3 films. I think it will feel like the right time to round it out. Really won't close the door completely on more Star Wars after the sequel trilogy is done. She said she could be game to come back down the line after a pretty big break, perhaps 30 years down the line." Ridley continued, "Who knows? I honestly feel like the world may end in the next 30 years. So if in 30 years we are not living underground in a series of interconnected cells, then sure, maybe. But again, it's like, who knows? Because the thing I thought was so amazing was people really wanted it. And it was done by people who really love it. Lucasfilm has said they plan to continue with Star Wars films after Episode 9, but completely separated from the Skywalker family." Dave, what do you think about this news that Daisy Ridley might not come back after Episode 9?
It's actually not surprising to me, just in the fact that, a lot of actors don't like to continue playing the same character over and over and over again. And when you're in a franchise as big as Star Wars, it's tough to have that hanging over you. So, I mean, I wish her luck, and, hopefully they will revisit it in 30 years and do another set. I don't know if I'll be around for that, but I hope I am. And we can see her in the mentor role, like we'll be seeing Luke Skywalker in this upcoming film. So now, across the aisle, let's talk a little bit about DC. DC has announced a solo Harley Quinn animated series generated towards adult audiences for their upcoming streaming service. Warner Brothers has ordered a 26-episode season, which will join the already announced revival of the animated series Young Justice and the live-action Titans show. Harley Quinn, which is the tentative title of the series, will follow the one-time girlfriend of the Joker as she attempts to establish herself as Gotham City's criminal queenpin. So what do you think of a solo Harley Quinn animated series?
I think it's a good idea. It's definitely what a lot of DC fans would want, since there's a huge following of Harley Quinn. I mean, if you go to any convention, half the women there are dressed like Harley Quinn. So I think it will do very well for DC. I'm not too excited about it being only geared towards an adult audience, but that's kind of the direction that's been going in the animated movies, starting with The Killing Joke, and they're just hitting more adult themes. And I don't think that's bad, because the audience for Harley Quinn definitely is more the adults. Anyway, besides all that stuff, I think that it'll probably turn out really well. It's definitely something to have on their DC streaming service, so it'll be good. Speaking of the live-action Teen Titans, this week we got our first look at Brenton Thwaites as Robin in the up-and-coming live-action Teen Titans. Written by Goldsman, DC Entertainment's John Berlanti, Titans follows a group of young, soon-to-be superheroes recruited from every corner of the DC universe. In the live-action adventure series, Dick Grayson, Thwaites, emerges from the shadows to become the leader of a fearless band of new heroes that includes Starfire, played by Anna Diop, Raven by Tegan Croft, and others. Robin's suit was designed by renowned costume designer Laura Jean Shannon, whose credits include Black Lightning, Iron Man, and The Jungle Book, among others. So what was your reaction when you first saw Brenton dressed up as Robin?
I liked it. I'm glad they didn't go with Nightwing right away, that they are doing Robin, and it's not the disco costume. They gave him it reminds me a lot of I want to say, not Jason Todd, who was the third Robin? Oh, my mind just went blank.
Tim Drake.
Yes, it reminds me a lot
Drake.
reminds me a lot of the Tim Drake Robin costume. So, it's good. I think it'll look good on film. Again, only time will tell if the show's going to be any good. Fingers crossed on that one. And hopefully, the DC streaming service won't be that much, and I'll go out and I'll probably end up getting that one just because I got the Netflix one just for the Marvel shows. I'll end up getting the DC streaming service. But yeah, I do look forward to it. It looks good, and I'm going to keep my eye out for more from the show. So that about does it for this week, boys and girls. Thanks you for watching, and if you liked what you just saw, please hit that like button. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you can get notifications when we have new videos coming out. And don't forget to visit our website, superheroespeak.com, where not only will you find this show, but you'll find other content every week, like reviews from Matt on various comics, and of course the weekly podcast, Superhero Speak. So until next time, thanks for watching, and see you next weekend.